Hey my beautiful babies, it's Adore and I'm back with another video. Welcome or welcome back. I am so happy to have y'all here. Oh my goodness. I just want to hop right into this because as you can see my hair is already braided and ready to go. So here is the wig. It is 18 inches, 4x4 closure, 150 density. I do believe it is a transparent lace, not too sure, but all of the details will be in the description. So I'm just showing you guys the inside so you have an understanding of what is going to be on my head. Yes, so there's everything that's on the inside, and I'm just going to get ready and do what we gotta do because why are we here, right? So I'm not going to do the bald cap method because I don't feel that it is necessary. So I just put the cap right on my head, and I'm going to, oh, your girl got ahead of herself. So I did have to check out where I'm going to lay the wig and everything before I just put on the glue, because as you can see right here, I had to see about how long of a line I needed to make with the glue. So I did that, and I also almost forgot to put the makeup on the cat, which in one of my videos I forgot to put makeup on the lace and I was so sick, but it didn't turn out too bad. So check out my last wig install, you guys. But I remembered this time I put it on the lace and on my cat, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, and then we can just go ahead and finally put the wig on. Oh my goodness, at this point it was giving Moses. It was given Georgia the jungle, like, oh nah, we gotta get this together real quick. But I'm just looking to see where I'm going to put the glue, press down the glue, and right here I'm showing you the flap I'm gonna cut off because we don't need that thick behind flap, we don't. So now that that is all settled, I can finally put my got-to-be down, and I'm smearing it just right, trying to get it as flat as possible. Not flat, what's the word, like not bumpy, but like nice and blended really good, you know what I'm trying to say. I ended up doing this 3 times, and I did mostly let it air dry, but towards the end I would kind of just get the blow dryer out and blow it a little bit just to make sure everything was dry. So now that it's on my head, I was trying to make sure that the combs were nice and flat because they be in the way, y'all. Like, I need to learn how to cut them out because they are so unnecessary, but I figured it out for the time being, and now I'm going to pull this baby down. Now that I'm watching this, I definitely know that I could have put it down a little bit more because I wasn't feeling how the cap looks, but I guess I'll explain a little bit more in depth later how I'm feeling about that. But the glue wasn't all the way dry at each end, so I just blowed it a little bit more, just blow dried it a little bit more, and I was about to get ready to cut, y'all. Adore, where is your melt bin? You better melt that thing. What you doing if you ain't melting it? So I'm melting it down all impatiently. I was just wanting to see how this was going to turn out, but I did what I had to do, and I'm just melting it more with the blow dryer while the melt band is on. And while it continues to melt, I'm going to separate the closure from the rest of the hair so that I can get ready and make these roots flat, because no, just absolutely not. So once I do separate it, I'm going to part like a thin section from around the perimeter just to make sure it's covering the track just beneath the closure, or maybe the track of the closure, you know what I mean. And then I'm gonna get my Style Factor Edge Booster, and I'm just gonna lay it one down and apply my hot comb. I definitely am going to invest in a wax stick, but this will have to do for now. And I mean, it really did, and I'm taking my time with this hot comb because it makes such a difference when you do. So, and this is sped up, and it still looks like I'm going pretty regular speed, but that's how you know I'm going pretty slow, y'all. Like, I'm really taking my time, just trying to make sure the hair takes in as much heat as possible, because I really want to work on getting flat installs because that is ultimately what we want. So I'm just going to continue this around until I make it to my middle part, and then I'll get my middle part super flat as well. All right, y'all, get into this transformation. It's like right after I feel like in the roots, it turns into a whole new unit. Like, oh, but I'm gonna get ready and cut the lace. I tend to pull it up until I can't anymore just to make sure I cut exactly where there is no more glue, and that where there is glue stays flat. And I hesitated a little bit at first, so I told myself, go ahead and just cut this in half and it'll take away a little bit of the pressure. And it did. So I think I'm going to continue to do, I'm going to continue to create flaps or tabs or whatever you'd like to call them as I move forward with my installs, because it just helps out a lot. Okay, now I'm cleaning up the rest of the glue, and then I'm going to proceed to use my Ibn Wonder lace bond to secure my lace down, because we don't want no lifting. All right, and then I'm going to melt it down and get into the styling process. And I am going to use my cheat Silk Infusion for this process, and I just use a dime size amount, and I rub it throughout the entirety of the hair, and I brush it through to make sure it is evenly distributed. Now that my straightening product is all throughout my hair, I'm going to go ahead and straighten it. I put my flat iron on 400, and yes, by the way, this wig is straight hair. Like, it's meant to be straight. Clearly you can do whatever you want to it, but it is straight hair right out of the pack, and so I wanted to go ahead and straighten it and see what it's really hitting for. So that's what you see me doing, and I will let y'all indulge in satisfaction as I finish this up. Straightening is all done, and I'm ready to move on to the next step. What do y'all think? Baby hairs, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and create these baby hairs, and I'm taking out a thin section on each side just to start. And I did remember again this time to go ahead and add some makeup to my lace before I add my melt band once again. So I added my makeup. I'm gonna clean that makeup up with some alcohol, just keeping everything clean on my forehead. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And now I'm gonna create my baby hairs, and I am at this point getting used to just about how short I need to make the baby hairs for them to look a little more natural. And here is my Nairobi foam. Yes, y'all. If y'all watched, y'all go watch my last install. But yeah, if y'all watched it already, you know how I felt about my baby hairs and the products that I used. So I had to cop me some famous Nairobi foam, and my first impression, honestly, it does what it has to do. Like, it lets me mold my baby hairs exactly the way I want. It doesn't fight back with you. It doesn't give too much of an unnatural shine. The hold is real. Like, oh my gosh, it was just like heaven on earth. Like, it was the heaven of baby hair laying. Okay, and excuse that corny peace sign cuteness check that we all do. Y'all know it's universal. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna finish constructing my baby hairs, because I did just, along the way, I was just getting creative and filling out what I wanted. So I will let y'all go ahead and watch me. My baby hairs are laid to set, and you guys, like I said, I couldn't be more happy with the Nairobi foam. I understand what all the rave is about at this point. The fact that I could reapply the product and continue to mold my baby hairs without any buildup or any pushback, I totally loved it. So that is my first impression. They might as well sponsor me already because I can already see myself using this down the line. But yeah, so I am adding more of that Nairobi foam to my roots, and like at the top of my roots and the front of my roots, as you can see. And I'm gonna get ready and show y'all the body in this baby. Okay, y'all see it, right? Y'all see the body, you see the shine. I even had to do like a realistic movement check. You feel me? You out in public, you say, huh? Yeah, yeah, I heard that too. But yeah, y'all, let me stop playing. So, are y'all ready for this reveal? Because honestly, I wasn't even ready. Oh, girl. You just got a perm? I thought you was natural. Oh, it's a wig? Yeah, girl. I got this wig from Miss Rebecca Hair. All right. And of course, I had to guess myself up because if I won't, then who motherfucking will? Give this video a thumbs up so I know to make more just like it. And if you want to see more from me, because I got more for you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.